Hey there, this is Akshat Madan and welcome back to a new video. I am back with another roadmap, the Flutter roadmap for 6 months video. I know that I already have made one or two more videos on Flutter roadmap resources, from where I learned Flutter, how I learned Flutter, but I would say that this one is the latest video with all the updated resources, and I'm going to give you a PDF of free and paid resources also. So stay tuned till the last, right? And yes, we are going to talk about my latest course, that is on full stack mobile app development course, that is including Flutter and TypeScript using Node.js Express's backend. But let's not talk about it right now. I'm going to come to that when we will reach to that stage, right? But so I'm not saying that I have used word 6 months, right? So I'm not saying that you're going to become, an extreme expert of Flutter in the next 6 months, or companies are going to run behind you in the next 6 months. No, I'm not making any fake promises. It's not that easier. I'm telling you directly, right? Not no fake promises, right? But after this 6 months, if you follow this roadmap, you will reach to such a stage where your fundamentals are clear and you can easily get into internships or jobs. You can start your Flutter career, right? That I am promising. That I give you a guarantee, right? But no guarantee of that you are going to get 30 lpa package or 40 lpa package. Not like that. It takes time, right? Honest answer. Okay, so okay, be ready for the next 6 months, and let's start with the first thing that you need to master in the first week, that is your Dart fundamentals. Even before Dart fundamentals, you need to know OOP fundamentals, right? The object oriented programming that every software engineer should know, right? Without OOP fundamentals, you cannot get into programming or you cannot get into software engineering, right? So invest 1 week into Dart, but before that, invest 1 or 2 days learning OOP, right? They are easy, right? If you are already coming from the software background, they are easier for you. Just revise those OOP concepts and then get into Dart fundamentals, right? Now, what are the resources for learning Dart fundamentals? From my experience, from my learnings, what mistakes I did, I curated all those resources and then created this playlist. So you just need to go on my channel and you are going to get this Flutter tutorials. In this, you see this video, data types and variables. From this video, this is the day one of learning Dart, and like in the same way I have made like 30 videos. So around till here 23 videos. You need to invest your time learning this Dart. If you are confused that okay, in this playlist where I need to go, just go back, and on my channel itself you are going to get this Dart language fundamentals playlist. This one it is, and it has only those 23-24 videos, right? This is the task that you need to do on your first week, right? This is the playlist, and you need to do this in your first week, right? Just learn Dart, get all the concepts of Dart programming language, get the syntax, make some projects. No projects, but solve some problems, right? Like Fibonacci series, or like the basic programming question. Just try to solve using Dart language. That's enough for the first week, right? Just follow this playlist. That's it. So this was for your Dart fundamentals. Invest 1 week into this, and before that, learn OP concepts. Congratulations, your first week is done. Now you know Dart language, inheritance, encapsulation, abstraction, everything you need to know. All the concept, make sense, then multiple inheritance, all of these things you should know, right? And everything is covered in that playlist. Okay, first week is done. Second week, try grabbing the concepts of UI widgets. In Flutter, everything is a widget, right? You see a page, that's a widget, right? You see a button, that's a widget. You see shadows, everything, that's a widget. So try understanding what are widgets, right? So whatever you see in Flutter app, they are UI widgets. They are widgets. For this, I would say that invest 4 weeks, right? That's 1 month. You have to invest 1 month in learning UI widgets. First 2 weeks, learn the concepts. What is a container? What is a size box? What are shadows? What is a gesture detector? What is the difference between a gesture detector and an inkwell, right? Sized boxes, everything, padding, margin, everything. So these are your concepts. Invest first 2 weeks learning the concepts. Next 2 weeks, clone the projects. Open any website, Spotify. Try to code Spotify UI. Just the UI. No backend, no functions, no database, no API call, no Firebase, no MongoDB, nothing. Just you see, you code. Whatever you see, you code that, right? Buttons, look, feel, images, everything. Even the smallest part, even the pixel to pixel thing, you have to clone like that. In this way, you will become a very good front end engineer, right? You will know the UI concepts, how box shadows, how these things work. That you have to learn using or by cloning the UI projects. In my journey, when I was at this stage, I cloned WhatsApp, Netflix, and Spotify. These three things I cloned, and they helped me a lot, getting all the UI widgets concepts. So this is your first, second thing that you need to get into, that you need to learn for Flutter, right? And invest 4 weeks into it. For this, what I'm suggesting, again, go to my channel. Nothing, like nowhere else you need to go. Just go to my channel. Again, the whole PDF resources, this is the PDF resources that I created, is attached to the description, in the description of this video. Just go on this link and access this PDF, right? Or what you can do is you can join my community. It is free of cost, right? You can definitely, we'll talk about the course, but you can join my community, and there also I'm going to put this PDF, right? And definitely we have this whole feed where you can ask your doubts any point of time, right? I'm available here, right? So just do that. Again, the PDF is attached in the description. You can directly check that out. Now, how to learn UI widgets? Go on my channel and you're going to get this playlist. You see Flutter tutorials, go to there. Now you have learned Dart. So go down, scroll down. From here, you see container and size box, rows and columns, text button, list view, snack bar. All the UI widgets are covered here, guys. Everything is covered in the same manner that I followed, right? So that's how you need to learn all of these UI widgets. I think 30 widgets are covered. And after that, at the end, I'm coming to Firebase. So don't come to Firebase for now. Just complete this day 22 till here, right? So this thing you can do. Again, if you're getting confused with this playlist, I have a separate playlist of 30 days, 30 concepts. Yeah, here it is. Here it is, right? You can just follow this playlist. Okay? It has 28 videos. Try to follow it. So this covers your second thing. That is your UI widgets. Now, what is clear to you? You are clear with Dart, you are clear with UI widgets. Let's see the next concept or next thing, Firebase. Now we need to get into concepts of CRUD, right? Create, retrieve, update, delete. Or in simple terms, you need to learn how to connect a simple database with your Flutter app, right? Firebase is by Google. Flutter is also by Google. So that's why the integration is not that complicated. It's very simple, right? Again, invest 4 weeks, that is your second month, in learning Firebase, right? Make projects. Now it's the point where you need to learn to how to make projects. Make a to-do app, make a calculator app, right? And post it on LinkedIn. That's how people will know that, okay, you are learning Flutter, right? It will be becoming easier for you to get some initial audience for you, right? So that later when you search for jobs, you already have some audience around Flutter. Right, so that's my tip for you. It's your choice to follow it or not, right? So Firebase, simplest database. First 2 weeks, learn authentication, CRUD using Firestore database, and object storage. That means your Firebase storage where you need to upload and store your files, images, videos, PDFs, audio files, anything you can store. Next 2 weeks, again come to project building. First thing, make a note taker where you need to, Notes app. It's there in iOS, it's there in Android also, right? Notes app, simple note taker. Learn the CRUD operations, where you create a note, you update a note, you read a note, and you delete a note. Then grocery app. This was the app which I built when I was learning Firebase, right? So in this grocery app, what you have to do? An admin app, where from the admin app you can, add some products and you can receive orders. From the customer app, you can see the products, make the orders, and make the no payment, nothing, just simple CRUD, right? So this thing you need to invest for the next 1 month. Again, to learn Firebase, I already have one video, so you can see. These are the 3 or 4 videos which teaches you how to connect your Firebase project with your Flutter app, then how to learn authentication, right? Then how to connect Cloud Store with your Flutter app, and how to handle the CRUD operations. So these 4 videos, again, I have not covered much regarding the Firebase, so you can follow any other YouTuber. And again, the resources are there, right? Resources are there for Flutter and Firebase both. You can follow this PDF. Okay, so this was your next month or third thing that you need to learn when you are learning Flutter. Perfect, guys. Till now we are going good. Okay. Next thing, start working with the APIs, right? Start working with the APIs. So when we talk about APIs, at that point, we are not just talking about Flutter. We are also talking about the backend part, right? Because API, application programming interface. In simple terms, what is an API? Because you have a server, you have a client. Your client is Flutter app. Your server may be written in Node.js, Express.js, Golang, Python, anything, Java, Spring Boot, anything. So APIs are a communication between your client and your server. So at this point, you need to learn some backend concepts, some, right? Like HTTP. From where to learn HTTP? Again, you can go to my channel, right? Go till here, come back, go to my channel directly, and you see this playlist, you see this backend development playlist, go here, and this is the first video, HTTP. And this which database to choose, that's your choice. But first video of 30 minutes, HTTP, you have to learn in this stage, right? What is get, post, put, patch, delete, right? What are status codes, 200 status code, 400, 404, 500, 301, you need to learn. And everything is taught in this 30 minutes, right? So this you can do to get some concepts of backend also, because now you need to work with APIs. I hope I am clear, right? So perfect guys. Now you know how to work with APIs. To understand HTTP and REST framework, 4 weeks, 4 projects, 1 week, 1 project. First one, Pixels Wallpapers app. So there is pixels.com, right, through which you can make wallpapers app. So you don't need to make your or add your own wallpapers. From there you can fetch the wallpapers. Okay, so these are the 4 projects which I'm talking about. Again, get back to my channel. You see this Flutter tutorials. Get here, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and you are going, yeah, wallpaper app series, right? So follow this series, right? So this is the series I'm talking about. Follow these 5 videos. So first project covered. IMDb Movies app. Again, go to my channel. These are the 4-5 videos. Movies app, where you are fetching the movies data from the TEMDB. I think the movie database, the full form it is, right? So make this project. Next project, currency converter. Go back to my channel. This is the currency converter project. Follow this. Okay. Last project, news application. This is the news application series. Follow this. 4 weeks, 4 projects. You are done, man. You're done, right? So these 4 projects you have to make in this, in this period when you are learning this API concepts, right? All of these 4 projects are using some kind of APIs. So you will be getting the concepts of JSON, right? JavaScript object notation. Okay, perfect guys. Now let's take a break here. So till here we have covered, and let's talk about the course which I have launched, right? So the course is not for ultimate beginners, right? Yes, I have covered Flutter and backend from the basics, but I would say that first you reach till here, right? Why I'm talking about my course at this point? Because now it's the time where you can enroll into my course, right? So after you are done with this, then you can check out my course. But before that, I don't think it is relevant for you. So the course is on Flutter plus TypeScript, right? Full stack Flutter plus like Flutter frontend plus backend in Node.js, Express.js, and we are going to use MongoDB database. We are going to host our server on Render, and we are going to use Postman for API testing. So it's kind of a whole thing. If you want to become a full stack mobile app developer, this is a course, beginner course for you, right? People will say that this material is also available on YouTube for free. Yes, it is there. Everything is available for free, but I'm also offering this chat community where you can put your doubts, and I'm ready to answer these queries. And we also have the live sessions. The course content is mostly recorded, but we have some live sessions in like 2 weeks, once in 2 weeks, right? So that's the thing that I'm offering. Okay. Now let's get back to our topic. So these are the 4 things that you have covered, and at the end you should know how to work with HTTP and DO package. Okay. So in this like 4th thing, you have to learn HTTP package and the DO package. I hope I'm clear. Okay, let's get back to the next thing. Next is miscellaneous concepts. Now you need to cover or invest 2 weeks into this, right? First thing will be streams. Next thing will be navigation, how to navigate from one page to another. This you will already understand in my projects videos, but Go Router is the important thing. Animations, Flutter Web, clean architecture. Most of the things are again there in this series. So let me get back. And you have, so these are some of the basic projects, like what all app projects you can make for your resume, provider, state management, I'll come to that, right? Making graphs, this you can follow on your own. This is the Flutter Web series, where I made a simple project using Flutter Web, right? So this you can follow. Again, I cloned a Squid Game, Netflix movie or Netflix series website in Flutter Web. So this also you can follow, right? So this covers Flutter Web, right? Now next thing will be what I was talking about is streams. So again, stream video is also there. Yeah, here it is, stream video, Go Router video, right? I think stream video should come before. So stream video and Go Router video, right? So these all things you need to learn. Again, these are called your miscellaneous concepts. Invest 2 weeks in learning these miscellaneous concepts. I hope I'm clear. Okay, perfect guys. Clean architecture, again, the video is here. So clean, yeah, here is a clean architecture. That's a standard way of building projects. If you're making an app for your company, or for an industry project, then you need to follow the clean architecture. Okay, so here is the video. So all the videos are there in my channel itself, right? And if some topic is not covered in on my channel, then in that PDF I have mentioned some other great YouTubers also, like Rivan. He's a great YouTuber, right? So his resources I've also mentioned in this playlist. You can follow him also, right? If you think that my on my channel you are not very comfortable, or you're not finding the good resources, you can follow his channel also. I'm okay with that. Okay, perfect, guys. Let's go and understand the next thing. That is your sixth thing, state management. So this is the most important concept, and here you need to invest 8 weeks, right? First 2 weeks start with provider. I showed you the video, right? So this is the video for the provider. So here is the video, guys, for provider. You can follow this provider video. For the state management, understand the concept and build one project. So this EMF recording app, this is a very cool project which I built using provider. You can follow this this whole 4-5 videos. Okay, then 2 weeks learn block state management. Now is the time where you're learning very good stuff which companies uses in real time, and they are using it a lot. That is your block state management, right? So this also you can learn from my channel. Just scroll back, so just get back, and you see on my channel itself I have this Flutter block playlist. Here it is, Flutter block playlist, right? So these all videos are using Flutter block. At the end I have some projects, and at the top I have the concept tutorials, right? So follow this block series. Okay, perfect, guys. This is the time where you will be learning block, and it is very important. So invest these 8 weeks. These are very crucial. This will be a crucial period for you. I just want to say that, right? And if you're not able to cover in 8 weeks, take 10 weeks. It's not compulsory that you have to cover this whole thing in 6 months. Take 8 months, take 10 months, but you have to cover it by heart, right? So 8 weeks are done. Next will be polishing your app, right? Polishing your app, where we learn testing, TD, test driven development. And for this thing, I won't recommend my channel. I will recommend Resocoder. So just go here and search for Resocoder, and he has a great playlist of on TDD, that is test driven development. So this is a thing, Flutter testing, right? So you can use this, or clean architecture plus TDD. You can use watch his playlist. Okay, great, guys, perfect. So let's get back, and TDD is done. Follow the solid principles. So solid principles you can cover, before covering all of this thing, these things also. But again, if you are not very comfortable solid principles, this is a time where you need to learn. So solid principles, I also have a video, so let's see that itself. So I think this is the latest video on my channel. Here is the one, solid principles, right? So you can watch this solid principles video. Perfect. Next thing is advanced projects with AI, blockchain, WebSockets, WebRTC, and your own backend, right? So WebSockets video, WebRTC video I already have. Go to playlist and go to system design. WebRTC, WebSockets, which database to choose, how TinyURL app works. These are the 4 videos which you can watch to understand like how these apps are actually working, or what is WebRTC, how video calling thing works, how Google Meet works, right? Socket, how WhatsApp works, how Figma works in real time. So these are the concepts that you need to learn. And chat, like the projects, I am bringing it very soon, right? So this is the point where you need to work with some AI projects, blockchain projects, WebSockets, WebRTC, and your own backend projects. Now for your own backend, I'll recommend my course itself, because there we made a Tweaks application in Node.js, Express.js, the backend, and frontend was in Flutter, and we use Block for that, right? So this thing you can recommend, I'll recommend my course. Then this is the point where you need to learn how to integrate SDKs, software development kits, like Google Maps, Stripe, payment thing, in-app purchases, right? These things you can learn in this point of time, right? Because now you are almost at the end, right? And at this point of time, you can start learning these things, right? So I think these are the things I would say. This covers your 6 months. But apart from these, also you need to be active in the community, in the Flutter community. Interact on LinkedIn, post on Instagram. If you make any projects after watching my video, you can just post that on LinkedIn, tag me, I'll comment in that post. So that will increase your reach also, right? So interact on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, talk about your projects, put your opinions in the comments, solve a GitHub issue, create a GitHub issue, right? That's how your open source profile will also increase, right? So that's it I wanted to say. I think we have covered everything. And again, the course link, I'll put it in the description. This PDF of resources, I'll put it in the description. Most of the things are available on my channel itself. You don't need to go anywhere. And if you think that something is not there, just go ahead and watch stuff on other channels also, right? So that's it, guys. And do join the community. It is free of cost. And see you in the course also. So thank you guys for watching this video. Till the next video, keep coding, keep innovating, and thanks a lot.